Now 1340 on me, homie, I don't do no bait. Liquor in my debit card, the only thing I chase. I won't let me flex it, so I keep it in the safe. Yeah, all my bros stay lifted like they pushing up the plates, and you know.
Gary, how about our umpires behind the plate? We got a couple that are helping Andy Fletcher this afternoon, all dressed in blue, calling pitch by pitch in the front row behind the plate. They're hilarious. 3-1. Watch him make this call. Look at, they're intently watching, working as hard as Fletcher.
Now, are they always agreeing with Fletcher, or are they making independent calls?
No, they're whatever Fletcher calls, they're going with. But they got the hand signals. 3-1, 1 out, doing the whole thing.
Providing entertainment for themselves and the rest of us. Duda gets jammed and pops one up into shallow right. And Hunter Pence puts it away, 2 out.
They take the mask off, 2 down, the whole thing.
They got the numbers on their sleeves. They got the Major League emblem, so they got the shirts just right. Have you checked their tickets? Are those really their seats?
They are just hilarious. I've seen him before at a couple of other ballparks.
Oh, is that right?
Figured so prominently.
Here's Plawecki, who was hit on the arm by a pitch his first time up.
There you go. It's better than the ball dudes today.
I mean, it's like a rock and roll group having a tribute band.
That's right.
The umpires have their own tribute band.
Dred Zeppelin.
Tangled up in blue.
There you go. There you go.
They're very committed to their craft.
Plawecki hits one deep to left field. Back goes Maxwell onto the warning track and makes the grab to end the inning.
Next weekend against the Milwaukee Brewers. This is entertaining. The national anthem was played about 7 minutes ago, folks, and Carlos Estevez and Carlos Martinez are still standing at attention, and their teammates now helping them out. Carlos had a Red Bull. Estevez had a Red Bull brought out to him a few moments ago. Look at this, the shoe shine.
Is it?
It's also Carlos Martinez's birthday today. Also, and this was a few minutes ago. This is now live. It is a standoff.
Well, they have probably another 20 seconds.
That's it before security's going to escort them to their respective dugouts. German Marquez is warming up.
No, Yachty brought it.
Yeah,
you cannot stand there.
Yeah,
you can't stand there. And if he brought him a helmet, he should have brought one with the other ear flap, so it's closed off the home.
Yachty may not be done. He may be bringing the rest of his catcher's gear out for him. Well, kids at heart, right?
That's right.
It is a young man's game. You know, folks, for every once in a while you will see something like this occur. It usually lasts for another 45 seconds
After the national
anthem.
Yes. But now I think we might get Jim Joyce, the crew chief.
Yeah, I mean, literally
get involved.
Matt Carpenter is stepping in the batter's box.
Wait a second.
Chad Fairchild's behind home plate.
Let's go.
Jim Joyce has his hands on his hips. He's the crew chief down the third base line. Chad Fairchild says,
Let's
okay.
Go. Enough.
Wow.
They're still standing.
Who's going to move first?
3,
I've never
2,
seen this before.
1.
They literally won't move. And the crowd's now getting into it. They don't want Estevez to move.
Ed Carpenter's laughing at home plate. Oh, and you know, Matt just said 1, 2, 3, break.
Some of the Cardinal fans.
Jim Joyce and Chad Fairchild. What do you want to do?
And Jim Joyce wants Walt Weiss and Mike Matheny to order them to come in.
Honestly, folks, I've never seen this in my 31 years.
I am blown away by this.
Why don't they just do paper, rock, scissors?
I am dumbfounded now.
I am too. That's
because it's all in good fun
But now
and they're not. Listen, for some people out there, this was not ridiculing, standing at attention, especially in light of everything that's taken place the last couple of weeks. So now they're both coming off. Martinez is trying to claim victory. We will play baseball.
92 on the fastball.
Dick, somebody got Jerko with the old gum and the cup on top of the hat. Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book. That and the old hot foot. You know what the key, though, is? You got to try to put water in there. So when he tilts his head, water comes out. He's like, where's that water coming from?
Come on.
No, yeah.
You feel the weight then, wouldn't you?
Well, some guys just don't get it.
2-2 now to Frazier. It's a nice look, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. And you know, the key is that his teammate, you can't give it away. You can't look at him and like start laughing, or else you think something's going to be up.
See how long the whole thing will last. You saw a peek of Nick Vincent still on the DL. What do you mean, what's on my hair?
He's got no clue.
Full count. Ground ball to short. Amarista in between Hop. And a 1-2-3 inning for Kevin Quackenbush. Stretch half of the 7th at Petco. It's number 13 on the list of rules in the clubhouse. Always wear your cup. And Jed Jerko bringing some smiles.
Even pitching coach Darren Mosley likes it. Jose Valentin is trying to score 2 points.
And protective hood now for Jed Jerko. Oh, when he tried to put the hood on, he realized that they were trying to flick sunflower seed shells in that cup.
Well, a job well done, whoever set that guy up right there.
Little bubble gum and an empty cup.
Yeah.
The game is on.
Uh-oh, tell me they're not going to slide. Tell me the guy who's going for all the... don't do this. Look at all the fine money to be collected by the Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, you know, as hot as Hamilton is, I'm surprised there aren't sparks coming off that canvas. But
see, yesterday he helped his Cosby, who's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Today he's, I don't know, that might cost him like $30-40 million.
Well, let's see. Yep, there you got the arms up, the hands up.
We can guarantee you one thing. There's been nobody who's hit 4 home runs in a ball game who the next...
The 4th inning here at Target Field this afternoon. Tigers have a 4-0 lead in this one. Now what's going on in the dugout? Some hijinks. Don Kelly's foot is on fire.
Where's Bert Blyleven at?
Oh my goodness, he still doesn't know.
That's terrible.
Hey, by the way, Don, your foot's on fire. Oh my goodness. Now that's beautiful. Yeah, you're right. That's something Bert Blyleven certainly would have and has done many times in his career. I don't know, was it Verlander?
He got that look.
Utley waiting on deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Then Enrique Hernandez figured. 1 and 2. Full swing foul. After a while, you forget the team scored. It was way back in the 3rd inning when the Giants scored 3. It was the 1st inning when the Dodgers scored a run.
6-0. Red Sox have the lead over the Philadelphia Phillies. Long wait for Eduardo Rodriguez, but he doesn't mind. He now has a 6-run lead. Well, a la Pedro Martinez, it looks like Henry Owens has been taped to the pole in the Red Sox dugout.
Must have been talking too much.
Apparently, they had
Taped
enough.
up to the pole and they taped his mouth.
Henry, we've had enough of you. We're going to tape you to the pole.
How long can he stay there possibly for? The whole game?
I don't know how long he's been there. We just found him. Who knows? He might have been there since the 1st inning. He can breathe, though. Still has his nose to work with. Pitch in there for a strike. Freddie Galvis batting out of the 9 spot. Leading it off here for the Phillies in the 3rd inning. And Galvis lines it into left field for a base hit. 3rd hit of the day for Philadelphia. First time they've had the lead runner on. So the Panda has come to his rescue, at least the top part. So I guess they're going to take that off. I don't see if Pablo's going to let him out of the rest of this contraption. I guess not. Pablo's going to leave him there. Okay, then I'll just sit here on this pole then. So you guys think about letting me out. Seems like a negotiation may be going on there as pitch misses just off the outside edge.
The only thing dangerous about that is if a foul ball goes in that dugout, he can't move.
Yeah, where's he going?
He can't move.
Then they're really going to feel bad, you know? Pitch outside, and it's 2-0. It's amazing, though, how it has changed. To be a rookie in the major leagues now is totally different than being a rookie years ago. And you played, for instance, being a rookie. You're treated a little bit differently by the veterans today than you were years ago.
I think part of it is because, you know, in spring training, they invite so many people to spring training now that the young players get to mingle in with the veteran players right from day 1 of spring training. So, you know, when they're called to the big leagues, it's not strange for them. They know these guys, so it's a little bit different. We obviously didn't know anybody at the big league level. There was no such thing as, you know, being invited to spring training if you were not on the 40-man roster.
Now we see, what, 65 guys there to begin spring training.
A lot of guys in spring training. And I think it's better. I mean, I always thought it was stupid, you know, for to have to call up a guy and, you know, put him through a miserable time just because he was a rookie. I mean, you know, what did that prove? You know, what does he do on the field is what I want to know. How's he going to help us?
Not the hazing part of it?
I never bought into any of that. You know, the worst offenders of that were guys that couldn't play.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
You'd think it'd be the last people to do
tough
that.
guys that have been there for like 4 years who couldn't play a lick.
Like walking around like Hall of Famers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like he has been freed down there finally. There's a pitch in there for a strike. Not the first guy to be taped to that pole, and probably not the last.
Trying to figure out where you guys at.
We're like straight up. Go to the home plate and then look up.
Up.
Way up.
What up,
Hey,
boys?
hey, he's about to pitch. Go get it, Bryce. could have caught that, Bryce.
I bet you could have.
You're now playing in center behind Severino on the mound. You've seen this guy enough. He has really matured.
I'm just happy he's on our team.
What are you looking at when you're looking over your shoulder?
You know, in the outfield, you get really bored because you don't have any friends. So I got no friends. Like, everybody's far away. So, you know, you got to find ways to entertain yourself. I do a lot of grass kicking. I like watching TV. That's the biggest TV I've ever seen. So I look up there. I check my hole for gloves. Still there. My glove for holes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to correct you, but then you know what? You're wearing a microphone in the middle of an All-Star game. You can say whatever the heck you want. Who are you most excited to hang out with these couple of days here in Washington, D.C.?
Trout, Mookie, Altuve. I told my guys, I was like, I love you guys, but I ain't trying to be with you guys in the All-Star break.
Hi, Matt.
Man, this multitasking stuff is not easy.
Yeah, is it a little weird to talk to us in the booth while you got to maybe chase something down the corner?
Yeah, I was about to go up to bat with it. I was getting kind of scared.
You're not scared. I don't believe you're scared.
Scherzer told me at the press conference that he was glad you weren't leading off. Because he said you have like 15 hits against him, or something like that.
Like 600.
Yeah. He was like, oh, thank you, Chu, not starting.
No te dio. ¿Está bien? Ahí está la pelota. Ya, ¿está bien? ¿Qué es lo que? Tranquilo, vacilando con la
What'd you say to Eugenio?
So the ball hit himself. Don't cry. It's okay. I kissed him.
Oh, go get it, Lindor.
I got it. There you go.
This man always has fun at the ballpark, cheering on his teammates. He's fun to watch when he's pitching. He's smiling, joking around. He's energy with this club.
Like we said, he's really matured. But you're right. I mean, he's all business now when the day he pitches, but he's the #1 cheerleader on the other days.
I think Carlos is pretty concerned that Waka and that right foot may just edge its way. Yeah, right there. Edge its way over and knock it over. Uh-huh.
There it comes.
No, sir. Here's a 1-0 pitch to Tucker Barnhart. And a ground ball that's hit to Colton Wong. 1, 2, 3. Go the Reds. Better watch it, Carlo. Oh! Better watch it. No score midway.
Well, the pranksters are out. CC Lee has been duped. The cup secured to the top of his hat with bubble gum, and he doesn't even know.
Well, yeah, just look at the guy next to him. He'll tell you he's laughing.
Well, Katie's going to give it away because she's laughing and he's looking right at her. She can't even keep a straight face.
I'm being serious, Katie.
CC's looking around like, why is everyone laughing at me?
What are you doing?
Guys, I'm not saying anything. I know what
You're
has
giving
happened.
it away.
But, I mean, he really does have no clue. And
well, he will if he just looks at you.
I know. I believe Mark Zipczynski is the culprit.
Yeah.
He's now hiding because we're not supposed to say anything. But Gum has attached that to his head.
Well, that's a good sign. I mean, hey, it was a tough, brutal weekend for the ball club. They went in with high hopes. Tigers took all 3. You got to bounce back, though. I mean, there's still 2 weeks of baseball left.
short in the 5th, an RBI double in the 6th to right. That was not hit hard. High chop off the plate. Dominguez takes a look at Beltre. He's got him in a rundown. And he throws to Altuve. And Altuve will flip to the shortstop, Elmore. Beltre's going to wind up in Bel Air. And he is out number 1 with Rios on at first.
This Little League moment will continue right after this. Now that's cute. And second time today we've seen Beltre involved in kind of a funny little play. He knows he's not going to get the call here. This was about just fun and games. And I'm a little surprised that Alex Rios didn't. Perfect music, yeah. Alex Rios didn't wind up at second base. This is not a well executed rundown, although it was started beautifully by Matt Dominguez.
Marking their turf. Game on. Responding. Game on. We will keep you up to date. You challenge John Baker, and this is what you get. Although, is he using the right end of the U to form the B? He separated the U and the B. That's well done, and doing it obviously in reverse from behind. He didn't like the way that S was laid out. He's tweaking it a little bit.
Well, apparently, the catcher tonight for the Tampa Bay Rays, Jose Molina, there's a guy named Yachty that knows him pretty well. That's his brother. And our guess is he likes cheese crackers, because look at this.
That's Jose Oquendo going out to coach third base. Left the snack right on home plate for Jose Molina, and Yachty just loves it. And my favorite part of it is Jose just looked over at the Cardinals bench, laughed about it. There's the cheese crackers sitting right on home plate, and he ends up kind of ultimately picking them up and just putting them in his back pocket, and that's where they are right now, in Jose Molina's back pocket.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Eric Gregg. They left the cheeseburger on third base for him.
I remember that.
How you feel now a few days after that start Friday night?
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. Yeah, I feel a little sore, you know, just typical soreness. No, nothing too crazy, but, you know, it's always good to get a good win on Friday, you know, start on a good foot.
So you get a chance to chew on it a little bit and what Friday meant, and now what this game means to you guys as a team. How important is this series overall for North Carolina?
You know, it's huge. You want to start playing your best baseball towards the end of May, you know, when everything starts to pick up. You get the AC tournament, and then you get the NCAA tournament coming up. So, you know, I think if we get on a good foot here, you know, start playing some good baseball, we'll be all right.
Hey, Zach, I've heard of the photo bomb or the selfie bomb, but what do you call when all your teammates are just bombing on you behind you, over your shoulder? They're doing every dance known to mankind.
Yeah, you know, it's I don't know what you call it. We got some characters on here, you know, like Utah and Taylor Sugg, but you know, they keep it
Speaking out a little bit here tonight.
Hooray! Hooray!
Shaping up to be a nice evening here at PNC Park as Pirates go for their 4th consecutive win. Game 3 of this 4-game set against the Atlanta Braves. Who's dancing tonight? Francisco Cervelli definitely celebrating, that's for sure. Signing that contract extension yesterday. He sees that he's back in the lineup again here tonight.
Well, you hope the Pirates and their pitching staff can settle things down tonight. It just has gotten out of hand the last 2 nights. So, again, you want to lean on Francisco Liriano to take you deep into the ball game. And if you get that kind of offense again, well, that's fine. But the pitching is going to be the key. And Liriano is going to be tested because Teheran is very good. But we need Francisco to go deep in the ballgame. Simple as that. And keep the outfield bats hot. I mean, these 3 guys, Andrew joined the parade and the party last night, but it's been Joyce and Polanco who've been knocking the cover off the ball. You can do that again and combine that with pitching, then you're going to have a fun Wednesday night.
I think they already are. That's our Rivers Casinos Rivers Casino tips to win for tonight. They do this every night, but this one's better than usual.
Man, I love it. Who was your? What? And the best thing is you take a cotton ball and you soak it in Vaseline. You talk about that sucker burning for a while.
Give away all your secrets, Jay. Giving away all your secrets.
Well, boys will be boys. A hot foot has been scheduled. Whose shoe was that? Oh, that's Scott Van Slyke. Okay. Little does he know. Remember, he got kicked out the other night for arguing about third strike call. We shall await further developments. We will see. Adrian's cooling off. Well, maybe they've tried to light it and he was trying to fan it. Oh. Oh, look out here. Nada. The whole bench is waiting. 6-0 in favor of the Dodgers. The big dramatic moment is, what about the hot foot for Scott Van Slyke? Well, Adrian certainly set it on fire. It took a while before Scotty reacted. And the first thing he does, something smells wrong in here. What is it that smells? Is anything wrong with my hat? There's something rotten in Denmark. What? Maybe it's my hat. No? Ah, now we found it. So needless to say, the Dodgers are playing pranks. They are not only leading 6-0, they're well aware the fact, as the bench breaks up, that the Giants are losing at least 3-0.
Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go.